I understand.
And I've run out of ideas for intros.
Yeah,
I demand a cartoon intro. I demand an actual proper show intro.
We've been here for how many years?
Like, bruv, Blue Peter had an intro.
Yeah.
Every show has an intro.
Simpsons.
I demand a proper intro. We the people demand.
What's going on, everyone? I got bras in Atlanta. My name is Poet. This is comments below. This guy in this pink top is called
David Vujanic.
Mad Ting Square. Like, that's a square and it's mad and I'm inside. And this is show you the comments below and some of them are awful. And there's an epic moment in this show and guess what? It only goes.
Comments of the week where we discussed last week's comments and any other business.
Today we speak about a man called Danny who likes to drink water. We talk about the Champions League and we also speak about Europa League.
We also give away some wonderful Le Coq Sportif jumpers. But let's start with Le Studio. We did ask last week what you guys wanted to see in this wonderful studio behind us. You guys left some comments. I'm going to read some out because that is my job. Okay, Joseph Edwards, studio, Timsy's Periscope. Timsy, come in here! Timsy's Periscope! Timsy, leave the shot now! Get in! This one, Gabriel Poltronieri, Ibra as the Eiffel Tower.
That is sick. But we're not in France.
We're not. Next one, studio, I'd like to see Poet's dad.
So would I.
Smithy Gaming, put something on a wall that Ozil can assist you with. Studio, pictures of people's mums. Now, we've got to do that.
I'm so on that.
All right, hashtag mums at Copper90 on Twitter, at myself and Poet. We're going to get some Mummy's Corner.
Mummy's Corner!
Mummy's Corner. Ben Foreman says, various prints from the art of football. You know what? Cameron Swingler says, AstroTurf, hashtag Space Studio. That means your hashtag is invalid. Roll in the AstroTurf. Oh, wow.
Mad thing. So, Copper fam, we've got this fantastic AstroTurf. We've got this pitch with the Copper 90 sign in the middle, which I think looks epic. It's just missing some players. So, what I think you should do is leave a comment and tell us what players you would like to see appear on this table.
I understand.
Let's go to the Manchester Derby, which is apparently the most watched football match in the whole world. It's actually more watched than El Clasico.
What a shame.
Mate, here's a comment here though from Messi fan. Hashtag what a guy. Rashford scoring a goal in his first Manchester Derby and defending himself when City players tried riffing him up. Well, I don't know what riffing means, but I imagine it's a bit like a fight, innit? Like I've never gone to a...
Bit like a fuffle.
Do you know what I mean? I've never got to go fight someone like, yo, cuz, don't riff me up, you know? Like, ooh, what? Like, Messi fan, cuz, lie that riffle word. But anyway, move away from that. Nah, fantastic finish. I do say it was poor defending for his goal, though. I mean, Demichelis just decided to randomly do the splits.
Demichelis, I think he doesn't want to play football.
He doesn't, does he?
No. Just no.
He used to look like a model. No, he used to look like a gladiator. Now he looks like a shit model. And then like Rashford comes up to him. I'm thinking to myself,
Rashford's
stay on your feet. Imagine Man City finish 5th, 4 bans.
Okay.
Get to the Champions League final and play Bayern Munich. What does Pep do?
Wow.
It's decent, isn't
That's
it?
a conundrum. That's why the Prem is amazing, because it is so entertaining. And he took advantage of a City side that obviously isn't up for it. They obviously aren't up for it. They're massive favourites in that game. You're looking at Rashford starting, Martial starting, and you got £75 million sterling, you got Silva, you got Aguero. Why aren't you winning that?
Copper fan, why don't you answer for us? Why are Manchester City not winning that game? And also, do you want to see LVG stay at the club? But let's go over to another derby now.
Yeah! Mitrovic watch! Yeah! Mitrovic watch!
I understand.
All right, so it was Newcastle United versus Sunderland. Rafa Benitez's first Tyneside derby. I'm thinking, who's going to be the first person to score under Rafa Benitez?
Spat on my shirt.
You did. Bijan says, Mitrovic for hugging and celebrating with a Geordie pitch invader after scoring an equaliser at the Tyne-Wear derby in the 83rd minute. Hashtag what a guy. The scenes were mad.
The scenes.
Mad.
Triple hashtag.
Triple, innit?
What a celebration. What a awful celebration. But an amazing celebration.
At the same time, innit?
Can we just like fling a photo up of this celebration? Look at this man's face.
You know what I like about Mitrovic though? If he doesn't acknowledge that fan, the stewards come on and pull him off.
Yeah.
The fact that he said, you know what, let me hug this guy. The guy was so passionate about it. He looked at him like it was his missus, like, 5 years about, you give me a hug, I can't believe I'm seeing you again, just come out of prison. So happy.
Yeah.
So well done Newcastle, well done Rashford Benitez as well. Okay, but I'm loving the fact that players are embracing fans, a bit like Colin Kazim-Richards on the weekend as well. Did you see what he done?
Yeah.
The fan that runs onto the field, tries to get pulled away by the stewards. Colin pulls the steward away and tells him, I think that's incredible. And even Francis Coquelin at the end of the Everton game, everyone's walked in.
You know what?
Shower time,
I'm not gonna lie.
Francis Coquelin walks out, throws his top and says, boys, it's not over. I'm actually loving the fact that players are now interacting with the fans. They're understanding that this game is built for the people, not for the players. Because if all the fans say one weekend, none of us are turning up to a flipping game across the whole country, what happens then? Football fans realise we have the power, you know. Let us know any experiences like Buj said. I don't want to give the power to FIFA or to UEFA or to any of these pricks. No. Fans, we have the power. Hashtag we have the power.
I understand.
A Golden Ball says, massive shout out to Danny Drinkwater, really deserves his England place. He's been the rock for Leicester team and an unsung hero. Hashtag squad thoughts. Danny Drinkwater, chosen for England, could possibly be the answer in the DM role, and he was incredible.
Very healthy name.
What do you think about Leicester City? Have they pretty much secured the Premier League now?
They haven't secured it. I am passionately supporting them. It's like I'm going to Liverpool games. I've really wanted to take it. 5 points in front of Spurs. 7 games to go. Every game for them is a cup final now.
100%.
Vardy said, I don't care. I'm enjoying it. Stop, don't ask me that question. I think that's key as well. They're keeping their heads on. He's not doing no Gerrard speeches. There's not slip now and all that. They're really keeping their emotions under lock. But I know inside it's boiling up.
To me, the title race starts now. Who's going to win the league? Leicester City? Leave a comment. Or is it going to be Spurs, who also won in the weekend? And guess what? You know Nat has a question for me. He says, how can Poet not rate Kane? Who do I support?
Arsenal.
So why am I going to rate any Spurs players? But on a neutral hat, I'll be honest and say, I rate Harry Kane. It wasn't that I didn't rate him. I just said, let's not get wanked over one season. But 2 seasons in, top goal scorer in the Premier League, grabbing a brace on the weekend. You got to rate the kid. Leave a comment, let us know what you think about Spurs. Are they going to win the league, or are Leicester City going to win the league? I feel like the title race has officially started. It was the build-up to it right now, and it's going to be out of them 2 teams. Look at this from Sam Clare. Alex Iwobi scores goal in only second game. Hashtag thoughts. It wasn't his second game, son. He's played quite a few games in the FA Cup. It was 2 games in a row for him. I actually went with Copper over to Barcelona to watch Arsenal-Barcelona, where we got absolutely battered. But the good thing is Alex Iwobi was incredible, and he carried on his good form into the game against Everton. A sensational 45 minutes. Fearless. Didn't care.
No.
He just thought to himself, do you know what, mate? I'm just going to enjoy it. So, quality. I think we need some more youngsters like that at Arsenal. Vuj, you was at a game, though, on the weekend. 2-0 up at half-time.
Oh, my Lord.
And guess what happened at the end of the game?
We lost! Dane Marwood says, there's nothing more scouse than blowing a 2-goal lead. Thank you very much, darling. James Wild says, Liverpool lose 3-2 after going 2-0 up at St Mary's. Are Liverpool sinking and becoming a mid-table club? Thoughts?
Vuj.
We didn't take our chances. Joe Allen, bloody hell, the Welsh Xavi, the Welsh Iniesta. Couldn't throw a bloody bottle in a bin. Obviously, they missed a penalty. For a team to miss a penalty, for you to not say, you know what, maybe we should chill. Martin Skirtle. Jamie Vardy's going to rip him in the Euros. Because Lovren as well, I'm not going to lie, was atrocious. I don't think we're looking bad though, because we looked decent first half. Didn't finish the game. It's just annoying because Man United won and now they're 1 point behind City, where we could have been potentially 1 point behind City, but we're not. Please leave a comment and let us know what Liverpool could possibly achieve this season. So, have you entered our Blackout squad yet? Jeez. Send us a video of you doing some skills to Copper90 and NB Football with the hashtag Blackout Squad. And you could become a member and receive kit for free before anyone else. Aaron, what do you say?
Join the Blackout squad on Copper90.
All right, Rambo, amazing player as he is, didn't head over to Barcelona, but guess what? I was there with sausage and caviar. Done no, hold tight Nissan and all that. Take a look at this away days clip.
If I loved my girlfriend as much as this, we would argue.
The scenes when you scored, I do rate that.
Apart from that,
Yeah, you look.
It's because you don't have away days in Europa. But we do have in the Champions League, and if you want to win tickets to the next game, check out the link below. Check out the goals of the week, leave a comment, and you could be with sausage and caviar for the next away days, courtesy of Nissan and Copper 90.
Link, I like the link.
I mean, 100 people we have on Periscope, and the millions of Copper 90 fans all on YouTube, Snapchat, Instagram,
Auto Trader.
Facebook, not on Auto Trader
Yellow
view.
pages.
No, they're not there.
Teletext.
It's the epic moment in the show that can only be described as in Yoruba.
A.K.E. Miranovo. A.K.E. Miranovo.
What a guy.
guy.
Oh, you brought this
Okay.
up before as well. Mad
This
thing.
is an absolute madness. Thomas O'Neill, what a guy. Colin Kazim Richards for wrestling a steward off a Celtic fan about to be taken away after the 90th minute celebration scenes at Rugby Park. Indeed. Pim Najius to Stefan Teska from FC Twente after he got a tumor in his testicle and got treatment. Now today, as I wrote this comment, he'd returned after being out for 2 months and scoring twice as centre-back, was being a sub to draw the games against AZ.
That's our bad boy team.
Versus TV. What a guy. Should we go to De Rossi, an equipment man for Roma, passed away a couple of days ago. De Rossi gave his World Cup winners medal to be buried with the equipment man.
Guys, these are some epic What a guys, I can't lie. This has probably been one of the best weeks for What a guy.
Feels.
That is, do you know what? Let me just go back to the bottle, because that's how it's making me go. Right back to the bottle. Do you know what I mean?
My feels. Versus TV gets it. I mean, what a guy goes to De Rossi for. That is such a legendary move.
All right, round of applause.
Hit me in the feels.
In the feels.
In the feels. You know the feels here?
No, actually, I'm really happy about
You
that.
get the feels here and you get them here. It's your chakras.
That's diarrhea, cuz. Anyway, point at the camera and say, what a guy. Absolutely love that situation
And don't
right
forget
there.
to leave your what a guys for next week, please. Party Rocker does say 15. It has happened. Liverpool versus Dortmund, Europa League quarters. Hashtag Kloppomania.
I really fancy you to go.
If someone can beat Dortmund, it's Jurgen Klopp. Ludovico Sanseverino says, after 23 years, Gianluigi Buffon sets new Serie A clean sheet streak record with 974 minutes, beating former Milan keeper Sebastiano Rossi's 929 minutes. Hashtag what a guy, hashtag wall, hashtag best keeper ever. He's played in 4 World Cups, captain of Juventus and Italy. Best goalkeeper of the 21st century, voted by the International Federation of Football History and Statistics. I mean, big fan of that website and museum. Go on it all the time. Well done to Gigi Buffon. I think maybe get a little printout of him for next week and just stick him on the wall. Edwin Luciano, 1454. I'm just writing a comment because I watched the video. And if you watch the video, you have to comment. It's compulsory. That is very true. I mean, we get 100,000 views here. Maybe some of you watch it 3 times over. So that means at least 30,000 of you should be leaving comments. So this week I want 30,000 comments. Thank you very much. Minimum. I have to get a Jeff Schlupp out of the fridge. I have to. I mean, we said studio at the beginning of the show. What do we put up? I mean,
you don't get more heroic than that.
okay,
All right, Copper fam. Since Vuj has put up that wonderful poster in a very unique way, let's now tell you to leave comments about certain things we spoke about today. Buffon, absolute legend in world football.
To celebrate the launch of This Is Fiorentina out this Friday the 25th, Coppa 90 and Le Coq Sportif have teamed up to release these limited edition Jumperos.
Now, to be in with a chance to win these wonderful jumpers, make sure you log on to all our social medias this Friday and you can find out all the information in order to win this jumper.
And if you aren't lucky enough to win one of these absolute bad boys, you can head down to the Le Coq Sportif shop in London's Covent Garden from this Friday and get one of these jumpers for a limited time only.
Leicester fans, can you win the league or is it going to be Spurs? Leave comments about that. Arsenal fans, can we actually creep? How about Liverpool? Are they going to make top 4? Man United fans, are you happy with LVG? There's so much things to leave comments about. Just make sure you hashtag we have the power and let us know why we have the power as fans, because we're not going to give this power to FIFA. We're not going to give this power to UEFA or the bloody players that don't care. We have the power.
Do not forget to send in your what a guys. Very, very important part of the show. And who do you want to see in our wonderful football pitch? And hashtag studio for more stuff to be added. Guys, I've been Poet and this has been
Ethnic, and we are gone.
We are gone, and don't forget to
Have a nice